Hey guys, it's Roddy here from Roddy's Racing. Quick little external video intro to this video rather than internal one like I normally do. This is going to be the start of a new series that I'm doing called The Extremes of Racing. The focus will be on hire kart racing for the moment. I know plenty of people, they're going to immediately and already have commented, you know, it's only for bucks nights and hens nights and 5-year-olds to go racing, it has no place in actual racing. I've already proven anyway, I beg to differ on that. But hopefully some of the stuff I've got here is one easy way to word use extreme, which is in the title of the series. It's some of it's more extreme than I've seen in actual racing. Some people have themselves seen in their own experiences of actual racing, or what they determine as actual racing. I term anything like I don't really race lawnmowers, as I've put in a comment section on my Facebook page before, but that's me. But yeah. So I've got 3 planned. This one, which I'm releasing themed in a way with the Supercars race this weekend, and then 2 others which the ideas are there and the rough plan of what I'm going to do is there. I've just got to sit down and put it together and finalise what I'm doing. And then there might be more in future. The way this sort of works though is going to be like the sort of best of in that scenario. So unless I find something that comes along that betters each of those, there's only one of each titled set or whatever, and there's only so many, you know, thing-ists you can have in racing, like, you know, darkest, wettest, craziest, that sort of stuff. So that's there's only one of each of those you can really have in anything, or in racing in this case. So there might be some V stuff in the future if it applies. There's some stuff I would love to chuck on here within Vs, but I don't have the footage for it. One moment springs to mind that would be great for this series, but I don't have it on footage. But other stuff I do, which I could still bring up. So, but yeah, I would encourage you to at least watch this first video and come into these with an open mind. Hire karting to you might just be, you know, something you do with your mates post a work day, you'll get drunk or whatever and go out hire karting and then get kicked out for being idiots. If that's the way you want to do things, that's the way you want to do things. But I encourage you to go in with an open mind and think about this as an actual legit form of racing with some of the stuff that we're doing and some of the level that we go to with it. But yeah, this is just for this video and just for this series. It'll be coming out from where I can, and there's not a guaranteed length on this. But yeah, so check out the video and I will see you guys in a little while. Bye! Hey guys, it's Roddy here from Roddy's Racing. With the Supercars on track this weekend at Sydney Motorsports Park doing the Super Night Super Sprint, I thought I'd take the opportunity to show you guys what it's like when you go one better in terms of darkness on a racetrack. This is a hire kart race we did at the Philippine Grand Prix circuit, or the miniaturised version, which sits down off of the inside of turn 1, outside of turn 2 at the main track. It's I believe it's a 1/6 scale version. Main differences being turn 5, the kink up to Honda doesn't exist, and the drop from Licky Heights to MG and up to Licky Heights as well is a lot less than you have in the actual racetrack, and turn 1 doesn't have any camber. So what I'm going to do now in a little bit is drop the speed down to about 3/4 speed so I can actually talk you through a lap of this place. So you've got an idea of what you do around the miniaturised track as opposed to the real track. So in a second now, here we go. So down the front straight, much like the real circuit, turn 1 is a flat out. You try and get in right at the apex early. Turn 2, with the car not on the inside ideally. You bring it out, bring it inside, back off the throttle, hit the inside apex, then with the foot down, take it out wide. Turn 3, much like the full-size circuit, is flat. Turn 4, brake, more or less where the white board is on the left, bring it in, try and get a little close to the apex ideally, take it out wide, then bring it right back across for Siberia, wind off the throttle on the entry, apex, late, and get out of there and try and build as much speed as you can to go up onto miniature Licky Heights. Up around here, these two, the kink is flat as it is for the real track. Not normally this tight on the inside, but I try and float the inside, a little bit of rear float as you go over the hill, then you come up over the hill, you switch directions, down through Honda, then back out through turn 11, back out through turn 12, which is flat as well. Then you're down the front straight. We're all running at old rev limiters, which you can see just about now. We're all sitting at rev limiters. So that's a lap of the track. This was race 1, which was, I believe it was held at about 5:30 that night. now let's take a look at race 2. Alrighty, and this is race 2. This was, according to the timing I received an email, this is supposed to be 15 minutes later. I don't think it's quite that soon, but I think we're looking at about a 6 o'clock start time for this race. In the half an hour between the start of the last race and the start of this race, the sun had set, and there is no exterior lighting for Phillip Island. So technically what we're doing is not allowed in a way. They don't offer this up to regular races, but because we are, the group we're in is that trusted, we're allowed to go out. So you're about to see an exclusive Phillip Island Grand Prix Circuit miniaturized version in the dark. Yes, that is all the visibility I have for this race. The headlights, as you can see, are doing a better job of lighting up my pedal box than they are of the road in front of me. And as you'll see when we start the race, the only way I had any idea of knowing where I was on track and where I was sideways, positioned laterally on the track, is the white lines on the side. So I believe we're getting close to race start. I think I started, might have been 3rd or 4th last for this race. So just getting ready to go now. But as you can see, here we go, we're going now. All you can see is the sea of lights. You can't even actually see from the GoPro any idea of where the edge of the track is. So the GoPro is not showing us light, you can just sort of see the white edging across the edge there. But there is bugger all visibility, and this is what I was racing in. So, as much as some of the supercar drivers have kind of complained a little about, not so much complained, but they've said it's a big challenge going without daylight, I'd like to introduce some of them to this. Yeah, this has to rate as one of my favourite races, I think, of the season, just because the visibility was zip, and it was just something so unreal in a way if you'd experienced with hire cars. We've done nighttime racing before. Almost all our races are held at night, but they're either indoor or an outdoor floodlit circuit. This is neither of those two. So the visibility, as you can see, it's just nothing. You can see the sky bit and you can see the racetrack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this clip going for the next couple of minutes just for you to sit down and just look at. But I'm going to jump off here. So this has been the first episode of the Extremes of Racing series. Thank you all for watching. We'll have some more coming out soon. Hit like if you liked it, drop a comment if you want to give me some feedback, subscribe button if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!